Thursday, and I'm back at y'all with more questions, more answers, and more music. I am tired. After this, I'm literally going to run to the bus stop on the other side of campus and then take the longest bus ride home. So, y'all already know the vibe. It is a lovely Thursday. Apparently it rained. I didn't even get to enjoy it because I was in class. So lame. We have some great music coming up for you guys. I also have some questions sent in, mostly through my Instagram, but as always, you can send in questions however you'd like. What are y'all's plans? Like, what are y'all doing? I know tomorrow I'm gonna go see Frankenstein. You guys should definitely go support Frankenstein. And even if you can't, or maybe you're not sure, your favorite DJ might have written a nice little article all about Frankenstein that you can find at the newsroom at UTRGV. I don't know if it's out yet, actually. I do not work Thursdays, so they tell me nothing. Just, I'm vibing. They're vibing, I'm vibing. I have a story from like July that just, I believe it was eaten up by a black hole. Like, she's just gone. So, you know, you already know the vibes. Uh, alright, let's hop into some music. I have some questions as far as music goes. We have some Beyonce, we have some Ariane, we have some Bad Bunny, El Conejo. You're listening to Moonlit Vibes, only on Bacana Radio, the Valley Student Station, with your host, DJ Santana. This is Church Girl by Beyonce. Alrighty, that was Titi Me Preguntó by Bad Bunny. Let's hop into our questions for today. Okay, let's see. Uh, ooh, okay. Well, I'll look at that later. Alright. What to do about a crush on a friend? Listen, I have answered this type of question before. I ran through that. What to do when you have a crush on your friend? I I keep everyone I have a crush on at arm's length. It is very rare for me to get a crush on someone after the fact, just because if I see you as like a dateable person, I'm not going to see you as a friend. And once those lines do not blur as much as like I pretend they do. But you have two choices. And I say this a lot, like if you have a crush on someone that you're in class with, or you just like are really feeling someone and you, I don't know, like you just have a crush on them. It's okay to just have crushes and let them be crushes. It is okay. Keep someone around as eye candy. That's fine. Like, you're not gonna, not everything has to be this huge, amazing, romantic, like, drop everything kind of moment. It just doesn't. And that's cool and that's cute. TBH. I think those kind of things can be a little more preferable than the whole, like, huge. I don't know. But that's just me because I'm, you know, I am who I am. And you are who you are. But I don't know. I think just keeping someone as like eye candy is fine. I think that's cute. I definitely do that a lot because I get shy. Sometimes you get crushes on people that are way out of your league and you're just like, I'm going to keep it cute and we're just going to keep it moving. It happens. I think that saying, "Hey, I've developed feelings for you," can ruin a friendship. And that is a very, very real thing. For some people can go back. Some people can go back to a normal friendship and everything stays fine. Some people cannot. And that is also okay. But you have to be able to accept that that is a possibility. We deal with realism here, people. Even though I try to not stay realistic at all. Like ever. Alright, so. The card that you got. Oh god, hold on. Alright, so the card that you got is the Five of Cups upright. Now this talks about disappointments, disillusionment, loss of friendship, and regret. Sometimes crushes are meant to just stay as crushes. Imagine the person you have a crush on with a different haircut and an ugly outfit. I don't know, and like an awful situation. It's okay to let a crush dissolve and go away, but you can never bring back that friendship if it dissolves. unfortunately. Well, you can, but it's a lot of work. So the cards are saying, bestie, don't do it. And I'm saying, bestie, it might not even be worth it. I know, like, cuffing season is here. Everyone's getting cold. It's time to, like, find relationships. But, like, you don't gotta. You're not gonna die. Probably. Probably not. You're fine. You're fine. It's okay to say, hey, maybe, like, I don't know. It's it's such a weird thing. I sometimes crushes just need to stay crushes, and they will dissolve on their own, and that's fine. Keep it cute. Keep it cute, bestie. That's the best I can. That's all I can say. All right. Okay. How do I know when it's time to change? When it's time for a change of style? There was this whole thing with this question. I think when you come to college, you see everyone with their own personal style, and you're just like, how do they even discover that? And honestly, truly, trial and error, Pinterest, just looking at clothes that you find cute. I dress crazy. The way I dress is not for everyone. Even today, where I'm like casual and I'm just in like a little sundress and like a little wrap thing, and like short heel. For me, short heels. So it's like it's like 3 inches, which is like a short heel. You know the vibe. But some people are incredibly different. They like dressing for comfort and they feel more comfortable not only in those types of clothes, but they interact more confidently when they're in those type of clothes. Sometimes I dress like a word that I cannot say on live radio, and that's okay. In the immortal words of Jenna Marbles, I got 3 looks, and that's it. You know, your personal sense of style is just, it is what it is. You have to find it. It is different for everyone. I would say look at the people you're following on Instagram, what kind of clothes they wear, what kind of fashion that you'd like to see on yourself, what's within your budget. Because a lot of the time, the clothes that we would like to buy is not within our budget, and that is also okay. Like, I am a Goodwill secondhand girly. Like, I do not have the funds to be going out to the mall every weekend buying like a lot of new clothes. It's not, that's not the type of life I'd be having. It is what it is. I think that once you come to college, your style journey can truly begin, whether you're fully living on campus and you're away from your family for the first time, or you're just spending more time around people and like-minded individuals and you're seeing the way that their clothing represents them and you want to sort of emulate that. Just remember that everyone's style journey is their own, everyone's personal journey is their own, but style is one of those things that is constantly evolving. And it can just be a form of self-expression for everyone. Right, let's see what Joe Tarot card says, Busty. Ooh, we just got another last minute question. I know this girl saw my Instagram post, and she did not. She just sent it straight to my text. And I know she did. And I know she did. Okay, hold on. Alright, so you got the Two of Pentacles. This talks about harmony and change, juggling different emotions, recreation, and joy, but also difficult beginnings. For a while, you're not going to know. You're going to have to experiment. You're going to be in like weird situations. You're going to catch yourself in outfits you never thought you would have wanted to wear, and maybe they're not going to work out. That's also fine. It's okay to be like, okay, this is what I want to wear, and kind of this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to express myself, and then just deciding, oh wait, I am not comfortable in this. That's cool. There are some outfits that I can only wear maybe like 3 hours, and if I'm only sitting down. And that's fine. And I still have them in my closet because sometimes I am going to be sitting down for 3 hours, and that's how I'm going to vibe. It is what it is. It is going to be hard. But all good things are hard. And eventually you are going to reach and find a balance, and you will have harmony through this change. You're going to have a great time. Alrighty, so let's hop back into some music. We'll get back into some questions after the break. Coming up, we have some Ari Lennox featuring Doja Cat. We have some Caliuchis. And we have some Omar Apollo. I love him. Omar Apollo, if you're listening to this, I love you. He's not, but I love him. Anyway, this is Moonlit Vibes with your host, DJ Santana, on Vector Radio, the Valley Student Station. Alright, that was Kamikaze by Omar Apollo. Let's hop back into some questions. Hold on, let me just get this here. Okay, let me see. Where is... Oh, okay. So, this person came out as bi to their girlfriend, and their girlfriend now wants to break up. This person is a lesbian. So... Well, they were in a woman-loving-woman relationship. They're not a lesbian. They were bisexual. Their girlfriend assumed they were a lesbian, and like now the tea is piping hot. I don't know. I'm not built with internalized biphobia. Like I'm just built different. I don't know. That's tea. I mean, it's this weird inherent weirdness that our society has just like built around bisexual people, where it's just like, oh, they are more likely to cheat on you, or if you're straight dating a bisexual girl, then there's always the chance that like she's gonna cheat on you with a girl or with her friends, or if you're a girl dating a bisexual girl, there's always a chance that she's gonna cheat on you with a guy. Like it's very weird, and it brings out people's insecurities in a very weird way that I will never ever truly understand. And I am a deeply insecure person. Let's start there. So many insecurities. But that's not me. It's never been who I am. I don't understand that. Like, where that becomes how you want to exist as a human being with your partner. I don't know. It's weird. It's one of those things that I always feel so bad when I hear that happen to someone, just because it's just this internalized biphobia that we have in us, where we just assume that they are more promiscuous or more this or more that, and it's just gross, and it's a weird bias that more people should try to work through. However, are they? No. I don't know. I mean, in my personal opinion, if you can obviously try to work it out. I mean, if you think there's a chance and you really do want to work it out, then, I mean, by all means. However, I don't know. Once you kind of show how you are in that sense, it can never, like, I can never not see you as that person, you know? Once I see that side of you, where you're kind of, like, bigoted in that sense, I can never go back, I guess. That's just me. And just this subject within and of itself is such a weird thing, because I don't know. I mean, there's more. This was like an entire DM. It became like sort of like, well, you could cheat on me with your guy friends. Whether you're dating someone who is bi, whether you're dating someone who's straight, whether you're dating someone that's fully gay, pan, it doesn't matter. There is always a chance. Sorry to break this to you. There is always a chance that they could be cheating on you, no matter what. There's always a chance. If that is the type of person they are, then that is the type of person they are. However, if you trust your partner enough to have an open dialogue about it and say, hey, you cannot be in your own head creating problems, because all you're going to do is make yourself anxious, make yourself crazy, and make your partner crazy. You really have to take a step back and say, oh, wait, and if that is something that you cannot do, yes, it kind of makes you not the best person, but if your partner really and truly cannot see herself dating someone that is bisexual solely on the fact that they are bisexual, then you have to ask yourself, do you even want to be with a partner like that? Do you want to be with a partner that thinks that way? And is that even healthy? Let's see what the cards have to say, girl. Okay, let's see. Alright, so you got Temperance reversed. This talks about unfortunate combinations, arguments, separation, corruption, and competing interests. I feel like you already know where this is going. If you want to give it one last chance, by all means. But give it only one more chance. If your girlfriend says, you know what, I can't do this, you have to be able to say, you know what, I have to let her go. This is it. This is as far as I can. This is as much as I can do. This is as far as I can go. And just allow it to let go. As hard as it is, as much as it sucks, it just, not all relationships are meant to be for the long run. And it happens. It's not, it's not something that we all want. It happens without us wanting it to, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Everyone is telling me I should get help, but I don't know if I should. This person talks about dealing with trigger warning, an eating disorder. And they feel that they are handling it well by themselves. But the people around them are saying they need like a stronger support system, possibly medication, things like that. Everyone's brains are built differently. There is no one way, one thing that will fix every single person. And when it comes to things like mental illness, eating disorders, depression, anxiety, things like that, your own mind is what is afflicting you. There is no treatment outside of that. Like, it's not like when you get a flu and you can go, you can have some soup and try to get better eventually. You can't prevent it with a flu shot. It's not like a virus where you can go get antibiotics if, it's a really bad viral infection. There is no one way that works for every single person. I mean, even with physical ailments, there is no one thing that helps people. If people around you are saying, hey, maybe you should reach out for help, you have to ask yourself, how much do you trust the people around you? Because if you trust them enough to keep them around you, then you should listen to them because they are on the outside looking in. When it comes to things, especially with an eating disorder, where you are constantly surrounded by triggers no matter where you are in the world. It is unfortunate, and that is how you have to live. But you as a person have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? And remember that when you are going through these mental struggles, you also have to remember, as much as it sucks to remember this, the people around you are going through them as well because they care about you. And oftentimes that sucks and it's annoying because it's like, well, they're not in my head, but they're also around you dealing with the things you're dealing with. It isn't anything that you can really do on your own. It's one of those things where no matter what, people around you are going to be affected. And you have to remember that the people around you, if they're good people and they truly care about you, they aren't going to let it go just because, you say you're fine. They care about you for a reason, and they're saying this for a reason. I always say if there's, enough people around you saying it, kind of look inward, ask yourself, hey, why is everyone around me saying this? Especially when it comes to mental health stuff, I always think you should err on the side of caution. Mental health is no joke. I have seen it absolutely devastate lives. I have seen people, lose their lives over something like this. And it is just, it's one of those things where it's hard and none of us really know how to talk about it, so we choose not to. But it's a conversation that needs to be had consistently and constantly. Yeah, let's pull a tarot card out for you. I feel weird pulling a tarot card out for like mental health questions, but it is the show. Alright, so you got the High Priestess reversed, and this talks about emotional instability, narrowed vision, and fickleness. This is telling me that perhaps this is not the first time that it has been brought up to you. Um, Girlie, I just. The people around you care about you. And if they're saying, hey, you should maybe think about this and see, you know, see what's tea. I think you should do it. I'm always going to be that person that you should err on the side of caution. You never know. Mental health is super serious, and even the smallest things can absolutely devastate your whole life. Now is not the time to put the blinders on and just ignore it. There are people around you that care about you, clearly, and they want you to get help. And hey, here at UTRGV, they offer free counseling for students. There's also Texas Tropical Behavioral Health here in the RGV that helps low-income people, depending on, if they need counseling, if they need therapy, if they need psychiatric help. And I just, if there's people around you telling you and you love them and you know they care about you, I think you should listen. Alrighty, last question of the day. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope, it's not there. Where is that? Oh my god. Oh, here we go. How to stay creative in life. How to stay creative for life and not be so sleepy/lazy for productivity. Personally, I would love to say that creative burnout is not a thing. However, it is a thing. And as someone that wants to be in a creative field, it is so real and something that I have to be so worried about. Just like, oh, creative burnout could happen to you, and then your moneymaker is like down for the count. Your brain, your creativity, everything. Yet, I cannot see myself doing anything else. I know that everyone's like, for the things that you're really passionate about, leave that as your hobby and find a job that just pays the bills. I don't know what kind of people can do that. Good for them. I cannot do that. That's not how I'm built. That isn't how whoever made me built me. Unfortunately, I'm built a little different. I need to feel something with what I'm making and creative passions and all that stuff. I think just in life, finding things that inspire you. I know that's so lame, but for me personally, I engage with things that inspire me, I guess. Sometimes I'll listen to like serial fiction podcasts, and I'll watch certain TV shows, or I'll listen to music, and it just will inspire me, and I write that down whenever I get those little moments of inspiration. I like to write them down and just like keep them. I don't know. It also trains your brain to like look for things, like gamify it for yourself. Basically, is what I'm saying. Because I'm Gen Z. I was born in '98, so we vibin'. And as for how to not be so lazy and sleepy, have you tried coffee? I know. Coffee is a drug, technically, or whatever. It can be very addictive. I sometimes get caffeine withdrawals. I know. But I don't know. There are those people that are like, go outside and see the sun as it's rising and let the vitamin D soak into your skin. That does nothing for me. I can be sitting outside as the sun rises, doing a sun salutation, standing on my hands. It's not gonna give me the energy for the rest of the day. That is just not how I'm built. My body naturally wants to sleep all day and be up at night, and that's when I'm most creative, yada yada. That's just how I'm naturally built. So, having to act as a person where I'm up as the sun rises and going to sleep as the sun goes down is not. That's how society. That's how society has like built itself. So I have to vibe with that, but that's not how I'm built. So in the morning I have coffee, in the afternoon I have an energy drink. I do hydrate in between all of those things and after all the time. However, I don't know. I mean, that's the best I can say. I Being sleepy in the middle of the day sucks because it's like 3 p.m. and you already want to like take a nap, and there's nothing you can do. You just gotta like push through it. Yeah. Let's see what the tarot says. Let's see. What do they say? What's the tea? What's the vibe? All right. So you got the Two of Wands reversed. This tells me that you're at a point in your life where you're very restless. You've also been seeing a lot of things that have left you kind of in wonder, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, you've been surprised by things around you. There's been that sense of wonderment that you maybe haven't had for a while, but it's back again. And now you're scared that, like, if you take chances, you could lose these things, and you don't want to take creative risks. But personally, I think creative risks are the best kind of risks to take. I don't know. It is. If it doesn't pan out, then it doesn't pan out. But at least you can say you took that risk. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying quit your job and, like, shave your head off and, like, run for the hills. But there's, there is a middle way in those things. I think you can just find it and be love. It's all love. Yeah. Allow yourself. You recently had that sort of moment where you were in that whole wonderment kind of vibe. So, let it be. Vibe. Ride that wave. Creatively speaking. Alright, so, the last couple songs of the hour. Since we're back into spooky season, and I haven't done the spooky season, I'm such a millennial, even though I was born in 98. Anyway, I'm so mean. Like, I hear the things I think, and I'm like, God, that person is so mean, and that person is me. So, at the end of this, after I say my goodbye, my closing out song will be Season of the Witch by Lana Del Rey, because Halloween. But yeah, go check out Frankenstein this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The newsroom put out a really cute story about it, and it features the times and the hours, and tickets are not free. They're $5 for students. Yeah, just ride the waves. All right, coming up we have Luna, we got Megan Thee Stallion, and we got Lana Del Rey closing us out. This is Moonlit Vibes, hosted by DJ Santana, only on Good Radio, the Valley Student Station. Alrighty, so unfortunately, my hour is coming to an end. I'm going to have to leave just a little bit early because I gotta go catch a bus. But I am going to play you guys out with Season of the Witch by Lana Del Rey. As always, you can send your questions in. Any way you have of contacting me, Instagram is usually the best. Like someone that texted me as the show was starting with a question. Yeah, it's been fun. I will be back next Thursday. It's almost my birthday. October 28th. I'm expecting money, presents, things, lavish chocolates. I don't know. Anyway, vibes. Yeah. Alright, remember, any questions that you have, you can always send them my way. We chillin', we vibin'. Yeah, you know how it is. Alright, this is Season of the Witch by Lana Del Rey. You're listening to Moonlit Vibes, only on Good Radio, the Valley Student Station, hosted by me, DJ Santana. I hope you guys are having a lovely spooky season. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. What is it? Well, Thursday, so you guys don't have that much of a week left, but you know how it is. Alright, bye. See you next week.